Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. We are back with episode 7 of season 2. So, we ended the last episode with Rick kind of not exactly being the first person to find out that Laurie's pregnant. Maggie knew, Glenn knew, Dale had already figured it out. And understandably, I think it's so not the right idea. But who am I to say? I'm not a parent. But then again, I think I can judge fairly accurately that I don't really think there should be the world you're bringing a child into. But from a mother's point of view, she may want to. I don't believe it's Rick's. I don't know about the dates. We don't actually know how far pregnant she actually is. It's not been mentioned yet. It's only just been found out and announced. So at that point, he had to ask her if there's anything else. So she had to come clean about Shane. And understandably, yeah, okay, you thought it was dead, right? But no more damn secrets. I don't know what's going to happen with it. We still haven't found Sophia. With how long this has now been, unfortunately, I think we have to accept even what Shane said. If this was back as it always used to be in the world we all know, as cops would already know by now that we're looking for a body. We're not looking for a surviving child. And in this world where there is death around every corner lurking, literally, what are the chances? And Dale has pretty much asked Shane to leave. And he's at that unhinged point where he's like, well, if I'm as dangerous as you really think I am, should you really be telling me what to do? It's getting very... I get what a lot of you have said here, that this season slows down a little bit, but I'm still thoroughly enjoying it because it's given us more depth to our characters while they're not constantly on the run every 5 seconds from walkers. Right. Let's carry on. This is episode 7.
The barn's full of walkers.
Come again. I like that. With the bass note. You ain't lying. Jesus Christ, that made me jump. Don't do that. No, I know it's not your land, but the walkers, they need to die.
We gotta make things right, or we just gotta go. Now, we have been talking about
It's one or the other.
for a long time now.
Go.
Why, Rick? Why? Consider the other possibility.
We're not leaving Sophia behind.
We're close to finding this girl. I just found a damn doll a few days ago.
Geek ears around your neck. She would run in the other direction. All right, wait. Just stop. Hey, boy, back off. Keep your hands off.
Need to calm down.
I was waiting till this morning to say something, but Glenn wanted to be the one.
The man is crazy, Rick. If Herschel thinks those things are likely, no.
Fuck's sake, saying shut up. Okay, they're getting angry because they can hear
Maggie, just talk to me.
you. Yeah, that's done.
Maggie.
But you shouldn't be that mad. You saw what they're
Give me your
capable of.
You said talk to you. I'm talking to you. Give me your hat.
You're going to put an egg in it first.
Why would you waste an egg like that?
I'm not leaving until we find Sophia.
Well, it's not really your choice.
I don't want to go even after that. She's gonna like it here. This place. It could be a home.
This place currently is not safe.
We don't know if we're gonna find her, Daryl.
No, we don't. Oh, see, you're not ready. You're not ready.
Stupid bitch.
No, he doesn't mean that.
I don't know what's going on with you and him.
Him?
Shane,
Yeah.
Dale.
it's not my business. All that matters to me is that you may not really know him.
You spend so much time watching me, looking out
You
for
want to
me.
beat me up anytime I show any concern.
I don't want to talk about the barn. I don't want to debate.
Not a debate, a discussion.
I need you and your group gone by the end of the week.
There you go.
You and I have our differences,
the way we look at the walkers. They may be dead, they may be alive, but my people, us, we are alive. This farm is special. You've been shielded from what's been going on out there.
Totally.
But what the world is out there isn't what you saw on TV. It is much, much worse, and it changes you.
Rick's just trying to keep him safe. But it's not a permanent solution.
That's either a gift here or a death sentence out there.
Someone a lot less civilized and being just in effect a good person would start looking at this from a slightly different angle at this point, because Herschel and his people are shielded from what's going on out there. They've never really had to deal with it. The only person who's even had a glimpse of it is Maggie. And maybe one or two others when they've gone out on food runs or supply runs or whatever. There would be a lot of people out there who have survived, because there's no way it's just this group and that's it on the whole planet, right? That would go, well, you've got a safe haven here, so if you're not going to let us stay, we're going to take it from you. Survival of the fittest. You're an old man, you're going to be here another, what? 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years max. What is he, 70 plus? None of you lot can really fight. You're not really armed that well. So if you say no, then I'll just take it from you. Unfortunately, what we're saying, you know, trying to survive out there, it changes you up here, it changes you psychologically. Part of you inside that not necessarily dies, but changes to the world and the circumstances that you're currently in. And if there's somewhere that can be safe, you start down that road of justifying, well, I had to do this and I had to do that, and they wouldn't let us stay, so we had to take it from them. We had no choice, or we'd all be dead. Do you get where I'm going? I don't think it's going to go that way. I think if this was down to Shane, it would, but not with Rick around, and not with Darryl around as well.
About a stone's throw from our camp, Rick, where we sleep. So, look, if we're not gonna go in there and clear it out, then we just gotta go.
We're not gonna clear it out, and we're not gonna go.
Okay? How are we gonna make it safe, Rick? No, man, it's not okay, Rick.
Lori's pregnant.
Okay, just throw that in there.
We need to stay.
That's why he wants to stay as well.
We need our guns.
No, you know what?
Yes,
I can work this out.
You're a hell of a negotiator if you can work this out, Rick.
But he was being dramatic. They're a strong group. They've done well on their own.
He was not
They're
being
just going to have
dramatic.
to go out and find their own farm. Is this about you and the Asian boy? Do you want
No.
No.
His name is Glenn.
Stop calling him
You saved
Asian
my life
boy.
yesterday when one of the people you think's sick tried to kill me. Things aren't what you think they are. They aren't. Don't do this.
This guy is going to end up
Okay? It's
dying
not
from
about
one of
me
them.
and Glenn. It's not
Guaranteed.
about me and you.
Go east a couple of miles, then double back.
Rick?
Herschel, we just have our guns out because we're gonna go look for Sophia.
See, Rick, you ain't built for this world. Not for what it is now. You're wrong. See, by my account, I've saved your life on 4 different occasions, and that's Carl's too. So I just
Do
wanna
we
ask
need
you,
to
how many times
count?
did Rick saved your
That
life?
night at
Just
the
tell me.
camp. That night at the camp after the fish fry.
Told you what? I know the reason why you didn't. It's because you know it's mine. It's right. Okay.
Are you sure?
Carried on quite a bit.
But even if it's yours, it's not going to be yours. It's never going to be yours.
No, it
And there's
isn't.
nothing you can do to change that.
I think that's basically what she's saying. Personally, I don't know how long it's been at this point. Let me know in the comments if you have some sort of time frame or time scale. But to me, the dates would suggest it's changed.
I know you think Sophia's dead, and that we should stop looking for her. But that's bullshit.
Hey, man, watch your mouth.
We're gonna stay here until we find her.
That means we gotta do whatever we gotta do to make that happen.
Oh, no. The rest of them. Because you knew you'd come looking at some point, that you would have had enough.
Son of a bitch.
Take matters into your own hands, so he's preempted you.
Dale, Glenn, you
You
see
don't
where
know.
Dale went.
Yeah, he asked me to run and get him some water. Said he'd cover me on watch. Well, why'd he bail then?
So you wouldn't tell me which way you went?
I don't get it.
I do.
Nah, man, you don't.
I can put an axe through his head. Will that help?
There are people out there who haven't been in their right minds. People who I believe can be restored. But if you and your people are going to stay here, that's how you're going to have to treat them.
Yeah,
My farm, my barn, my say.
No.
What happens when the barn gets full?
Oh, fuck! No, no!
Jimmy, lead him, Rick. You're the carrot, not the stick. What?
Come on, I mean... Oh, dear God. You know, when you get some characters in a show and you're like, how can someone be this stupid? How can that, with a looking like a corpse, probably smelling of necrotized flesh, trying to bite you, stumbling about like a crackhead, makes you think, oh, they're just out of their mind a bit. They've just gone a bit crazy. What?
This is easy? Yeah!
It's easier than something.
I let them lower me into that well like it was fun. Like I was playing Portal. It's a video game.
Yeah, I know.
And then the pharmacy happened yesterday, and I realized something. I forgot that they're dangerous. So I hate to blow your dad's big secret, but I'm sick of secrets. Secrets get you killed.
Yeah, and there's too
And I'd
many
rather have
running
you
around
pissed
here.
off at me and alive than liking me and dead.
You forget. He's right. That was a stark reminder as to just how dangerous they are, and now here's Rick trying to put him back in the cage like a fucking tiger.
You do have that rifle over your shoulder.
Are you gonna shoot me like you did Otis? Tell another story? Rick is trying to get Herschel to let us...
Dale, shut up. Just shut up and give me the guns.
I'm gonna have to shoot you. Just to kill you? Is that what it's gonna take?
I don't think Dale could do this. It's already too late.
That's what it's gonna take.
Point a gun
It's where you belong.
at a guy like that,
How's that?
and they don't flinch.
This world, what it is now.
Yeah, he likes this world.
This is where you belong.
Yeah, it is.
At least I can say, when the world goes to shit,
I didn't go with
let
it.
it take me down with it.
Yeah.
What's all this? You with me, man? Yeah. Time to grow up. How about you, man? You gonna protect yours?
No, don't.
We ain't going anywhere, okay? Now look, Herschel, he's just gonna understand, okay? He's gonna have to.
That little speech I said about 20 minutes ago, the difference between Shane and Rick, that you get to, he's got to that point where he's like, well, he's just going to have to understand. He's just this second said it. I will make him understand. And we all know what that means. If you can't make him understand, you are ready at that point to go, if I've got everyone telling me we want to stay here, I want to make it safe as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to do what it takes, no matter what that is, whether that's killing walkers or going further.
This is not your decision to make.
Oh, shit.
He's making it. Just as they come back, he's going to see this as weakness. This is crazy.
You see what they're holding on to? I see who I'm holding on to.
Nah, man, you don't. Think of a living, breathing person. Did they walk away from this?
Yeah.
Stop! 3 rounds to the chest. That's its heart. It's lung. Why is it still coming? That is enough.
Oh, that was cocky. You know, they were all agreeing with him who they killed.
Risking our lives.
It's the way he's going about it.
Gone. Now, if y'all want to live, if you want to survive, you gotta fight for it. Herschel, listen to me, man, please.
He's just... There it goes.
Please.
Oh, you got plenty more ammo. Gonna have to now. You've pulled the trigger on having to. It looks so fucking real. Had to be done. Shane's the one who lit the match. I just don't like the way he did it. He's forced the issue. That's it done. This had to come. He was just trying. No. No. Oh my fucking God, you absolute bastard. You can't say you didn't know she was in there. You put her in there. Oh my God. You want to know how wrong Herschel really was? It's right there. Wow, what a place to end it. Okay, episode 7. Right. That was shocking. I've got to admit, that was shocking. I knew the storm was coming. I've been saying it all episode. It felt like it was the episode where things were going to change, and it did. Because it was all bubbling. It was all coming to a boiling point with Shane and Rick and Herschel and Dale moving the guns because he knew it was imminent. But I did not expect, because we'd heard him say it's people that he knows and it's their family that are in the barn. I didn't think they'd contained anybody else in there. So how long has she been in there? She must have wandered this direction. And Herschel or one of his family have done exactly what they've just had Rick doing with the other two, which was ridiculous. Trying to round them up like caged animals. And he's known all this time that you had people going out looking for her. Daryl almost died and you've got her in the fucking barn. I hate him. I absolutely hate him. Right, it's time to go. Now it's time to go. Or Shane could decide otherwise. That point I said where you start to make compromises and excuses and reasons as to why you push beyond the barrier of killing walkers and sacrificing people who won't come round to your way of thinking. It's destroyed him. You can see it has when Shane shot the first one. But it's better that they're all dead. I agree. It was the right thing to do, as I said in commentary, but you forced it. It wasn't the way to handle it. And you've done that because of that little mini speech. What pushed him over the edge more than anything was a child, was Carl going, I'm staying here looking for Sophia, so we have to stay. So he's like, right, okay, then this is what we need to do. So you pushed him over the edge, but he was holding onto the edge with one fucking finger anyway. Even that scene with him and Dale, you know you've got a problem with someone when you can point a gun at their head or in their chest like that and them just stand there and go, go on then, do it. That's also a fine line between somebody who's suicidal or somebody who's so overconfident and so warped that he's right, you belong in this world. I think him saying, yes, I agree, I've adjusted to this world. Rick hasn't. He has. He's just handling it better than you have. Look what he's just had to do. The fact that Carl got shot, got injured, has recovered. The odds of both kids in this making it through were against. And oh my God, what's Carl going to be like now? And the only person she really seems to have a bit of a connection with is Daryl. He kind of needs to be there for her now. But everyone had to go at it there then and take them all down because it was right in front of them. I still think they should leave, especially as one of the main reasons a lot of them were making an excuse to stay for is to still see whether you're leaving a child behind. Well, you're not now, are you? But Shane may have other plans. Rick may have other plans. We don't know. We'll find out in the next episode, which will be in the next day or so, because we do 2 episodes a week on Patreon. I'm sorry if you're watching on YouTube, it's just 1 to begin with, but it won't stay that way. For those of you that are asking, if you're watching on YouTube right now, as soon as a slot frees itself up on my schedule, I will do 2 a week. I am having more issues with this series on YouTube than I anticipated, especially as more or less everybody else has reacted to it, but the copyright system is always being updated, and something that somebody else put on 2 years ago that's perfectly fine and has stayed there, I can have the exact same scene left in that now and they'll block mine. It's don't ask. So it's 1 on YouTube, 2 on Patreon. If you do want to watch it in full length, you can go over and watch it on Patreon. The links will be in the description. As always, please post your comments down below. Can you give me some sort of timeline as to how long they've been at this farm? Because I've got no frame of reference. I don't know if they've been here a few days, a week, a month. I don't know. We know Carl's recovered, and there's no way he's recovered in 2 days. He's up and running about like nothing's happened. So it's got to have been a week or 2 at least. Anyway, with that said, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Please hit the subscribe. I will see you for episode 8 next. Take care.